accusing the brethren, spreading discord. That's all over our place now. Because now men have a microphone and a camera and they can go online to the world from their office, and half of them don't know anything. And they have strayed from the truth. Some of them for money, I guess. I don't know. Some of them just don't know what they believe. They don't know how to study. And all right, let me see if there's any questions. Redemption through the ages, Brother Steve. Thank you. That's it. Brother Steve is here on Facebook. Joe Lewis is here. What do we got? Anything to any comments I got to look at up here on YouTube? It's a whole bunch. Problem is these go away when I get off here and I don't get to see them. So I gotta look at them real quick. Looking forward to this, brother. Well, I didn't get it, we didn't get into it. This is an introduction, so I hope I haven't let anybody down. Tomorrow night we'll start with who I think gets saved and when. There will be people saved in the tribulation, but I'm going to shock you. I do not believe anybody in the first half is saved. And I believe I can prove that. Nobody has ever refuted that statement in all these years. Nobody has ever proven me wrong. I'm not sure anybody's ever written to me to try to challenge me on it. And I wish somebody would come up with something because I'd change my mind in a minute. But um, let's see. We'll talk about who went in that rapture. What about little babies and all that? We'll discuss all that as we go. Let's see. Looking forward to this. Now I see Van. It says message retracted. I don't know what's going on with that. Because they're communicating with Van, but there's three of them there. There's four of them, five of them, six of them, but they're gone. I don't know what that means. Whoever is talking to Van, would you send me a message? I need to know what's going on. Why his messages are gone. Esther, would you personal message me or something and let me know what did you see his comment and why is it gone? I'm trying to figure this out. Um, Nobody's right 100% of the time. Paul had no confidence in his flesh. I have no confidence in my flesh nor anyone else's flesh. Steve Holbrecht, Rapture update. Everyone wants the Rapture update. I understand, but I've got to get this thing right. I've got to get a PowerPoint. I've got to make this easy to understand. I'm telling you, I've got a lot of pieces of the puzzle, and you've got to understand these things, or you're never going to understand what I'm talking about. And I have talked to several folks on the phone. If you're overly anxious and you want to talk to me, and if I have the time and I can fit you in, I'd be glad to talk to you and give you some of it over the phone. But it's very time consuming. Sometimes I'm an hour with somebody, especially preachers, because they're thick headed. I'll tell you why preachers have a hard time because they've got a lot of preconceived notions and they have a hard time getting past those. Revelation 14:6 and 7, you mentioned the everlasting gospel. It's in the same verse as the angel having the everlasting gospel to preach unto them that dwell on the earth. I'm going to explain that. That is not saying what people are saying it's saying. Angels do not preach the gospel. I can show you that in Acts chapter 10. The angel that came to Cornelius, why didn't he lead Cornelius to the Lord? Because that angels don't do that. I will explain to you what I believe that's about. The gospel of the kingdom, believe Jesus is the Christ, the Son of the living God. I don't know what the point there was. Hey, John, good to see you tonight. I think we're done. I think I've looked at every comment there. Esther, would you get a hold of me or whoever was talking to Van? I'd like to know, want to ask a couple questions about, I'm trying to figure out why those messages are showing retracted there. And so if one of you that was talking to Van can let me know what happened or what you saw, I need to figure that out, and I don't know how to do it. I think he may. I think